Good. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome guys. So Qube has launched another industry-first solution for enterprise restaurants here today at FSTEC. So Amir, tell me, what has gotten you to this point, and how did you really break into the enterprise space?
Yeah, first off, let me start by thanking you, Marcus, and Christine, and the whole Informa team for giving us this opportunity. It's really a privilege and an honor to be here this morning. When we think about this journey, 7 years ago, right here at FSTEC, 2018, is when we launched as Qube. And what a journey it's been. And really, it was then, 7 years ago, that we decided we were going to focus exclusively on QSR and fast casual restaurants, focus exclusively on enterprise brands. And it is that focus that has really helped us get here. Because when you're focused and you want to innovate, and innovation is a core part of what you do, it helps that innovation go a lot further. We were the first to bring unified data, unified menu management, unified commerce, the first to bring chat and voice to access your data. Imagine that 4 years ago, before the world had heard the term ChatGPT, we had chat and voice capabilities on data. The first to bring edge computing to restaurants. That innovation comes when you're really, really focused. And I think the last thing that I think about is the trust that brands put in us, right? We were a really small company, and that trust, one brand at a time, is really what has got us over here.
Yeah, no, I love that. So speaking of a small company, Niko, I think we met here about 10 years ago at an RSPA event, and it's really been quite a journey. So give us kind of a rundown of how you've come from there to today and where you see the future.
It's been a journey indeed, Marcus, and I still remember that time we met. I mean, just two young guys just coming into a new industry. Look, it's been a journey. It's been a beautiful journey becoming a part of this industry. It's been a while. It's been over 10 years, like you said. And as I sort of learn, as I get older, I realize that I should make fewer mistakes that I can get in front of. So this is what I'm going to do here today. I'm not going to go through a list of all these great brands that we work with because I'm going to miss 1 or 5, and I'm going to get in trouble for that. So instead, I'm just going to talk about a couple from the very early days. Elevation Burger. First customer, still a customer today. Very proud of that. Part of the Fat Brands portfolio. Luke's Lobster and Salad Wars, or Wowers. Wowers is now a 350 or so location, 6-brand holding company. Still with us today and going strong, leveraging the platform for everything they do across multi-brand locations as well. I think as we sort of fast forward to a decade or so later, some of the more recent ones that we're very proud to work with, brands like Dave's Hot Chicken, Pliables. Actually, we're going live in a Pliables this morning. Probably happened right now, actually. And then even more recently, just a couple of weeks ago, we finished the Jack in the Box rollout. So 2,200 locations or so in 15 months. So super excited about that one, and happy to be here today. Thanks.
Yeah, that's exciting. So, obviously, Amir, it's a very challenging market for restaurants. What are some of the things that Qube is doing to help the restaurants, and obviously what is next in the pipeline for you as a company?
Yeah, so when we talk to operators, we talk to brands and franchisees, we hear these consistent themes, right? It is challenging. Labor costs are up, food costs are up, operating costs are up, same-store sales are down. And in today's environment, you can't walk 5 steps without hearing the word AI. But when we talk to brands, it's not about AI. They're like, yeah, AI, SHAI, all that is good. Tell me how you're going to help me with my basic problems. That's what we are focused on. So when we launched Qube Business Edge, Qube, it was all focused on bringing capabilities inside the 4 walls of the store, bringing intelligence inside the store to address things like same-store sales. How do you get more out of each check? How do you do smarter upsells? How do you bring your energy costs down? How do you manage your equipment better to bring those costs down? All of that, and then taking it a step further and saying, how do I bring regular intelligence, generative AI, inside the store? That's what Qube Business Edge is. That's what Qube is.
Wow, that is incredibly exciting. I'm very excited to see what you have at your booth, as well as some of the things that you're going to be sharing with us later today. So, Niko, you want to close it out? Give us a kind of rundown of your schedule for the day?
Just in case you don't know Marcus, if he's excited about it, then, we've done our job. Thank you, Marcus. Please join us for our Innovation Forum today at noon, just 12 on the dot. Please check our booth out. We've got an AI-enabled vision demo that is pretty neat, and we can show you sort of some of the capabilities of the Qube Business Edge platform. Please have a great day today. Thanks so much.
All right, awesome. Well, let's take a look at the video and get the stay rolling. Thanks, everybody.